Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. In this video, I'm going to try to see if I can get to that cemetery that was on the map and that we heard about, which is located over in the woods here. Actually, wait a minute, is this a different path? You know, I think this is a different path. What is this out here? Oh, it's a shed. Nice.
A face only a gnome could love.
Hey, Nomi. Let's see, we got a box and an iron. And a key! Alright, well that ought to come in handy for sure. What do we have here? A box? Oh, is this where that key goes?
It's locked.
They kind of sounded a little different than, it's locked.
Oh, the key broke off.
Aw.
It's locked.
Well, that's not good.
I gotta have some torque.
She's gotta have some torque! Alright, wait a minute, wait. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. Yeah, there we go. There we go, okay. What is this? I don't know what that thing is. Hammer and nails, cool. We're getting a lot of tools here, so I'm hoping we'll get to use these here pretty soon, because I really don't like having a lot of stuff in my inventory, but it's nice that we're finding it right away. I guess there is that to consider. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with any of this. What is this? Is this a gas or something? Okay, the fact that Nancy was coughing there is probably not good. I'm gonna come back to that later. I don't want to mess more with that. So yeah, what is this thing? I can't even see what that is. That's a flashlight, right? And these are... Okay, so I guess we have a growing collection of tools in one slot. Fascinating. Alright, I'm gonna visit the cemetery first before we do anything else. And to do that, I'm going to bring out the map here on my phone. So, from all I can tell, I got to go left first. Alright, so now we're here at this fork, but I don't remember taking that many turns to get here. So this is the way to the house. I go left, and then I go right. Do I go here? Because it looks like in the map this path is blocked, but in real life it's not. Or real life. The game, you know what I mean. I feel like this is wrong. Let's turn around. I'm sorry, guys. This is clearly not working out very well. So this is... Okay, yeah, this is the direction we're coming from here. So my problem is that on the map that we saw, it looks like there are like two paths that come into here. Unless that's this fork. Okay. If that's the case, then that makes more sense. So we turn right... Then we turn right again. Okay, yeah, this is definitely right now. Then we turn left. And then we should turn left again. Okay, got it now. Got it. I think I got it. Wait. We turn here. Then we take a right. Then a left. And then we take another left here. Then a right. Then another left. Then another left. And then a right, and then a right, and then a left, and this should be it. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Let's see what we got here. Waldo Matthias. I have a funny feeling we're going to need to remember these dates, so I'm trying to learn my lesson here from the previous games as far as not taking notes right away, so I'm going to go ahead and take pictures of all this stuff. Snooky! Our beloved dog. I don't think one of Mickey's dogs is named Snooky, so... Goodness, Oma Pearl. Okay, maybe we're not supposed to know all of these, but I'll take pictures of a few, just to be on the safe side. Marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you. That's awesome. Stench as a royal. I see what you did there. Oh, here are all the dogs' tombstones. Lucy, Iggy. Okay, I know we saw these names earlier, so... Nothing we can see over there, though. And here's the other ones. Vitas. Cool. This is like Prohibition era stuff. Okay.
These look like dog tracks.
Yeah, so they were pawing at this? I can go inside. I can't open the coffin, though. Okay. Are you sure we can't do anything in here? It doesn't look like we can. Okay. Well, we got some information about the dogs, I guess. Is that a piece of wood? It is a piece of wood that we can totally pick up. Alright, I'm going to assume that a lot of these tombstones here are just jokes. Goodness Oma Pearl. Is this like a pun? Goodness Oma Pearl. Goodness Oma Pearl. I don't know. So it looks like we may need to collect more wood, so I'm tempted to just wander around the woods until we find more of it. Because I know we haven't explored everything since we didn't find the cemetery earlier. Hey, bird. We'll probably discover this anyway, but... Oh, we saw this thing, didn't we? We were very close earlier then. We almost made it. How do I get back? I should be looking at the map here. Okay, here we go. This is that log that we saw. And oh, we're back here again. Okay. Right? Do we go right? Not seeing any more wood around here for sure. That doesn't seem like a good sign for looking for it. I guess I'll just follow the left wall. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt at this point. Go here. This way. Oh, we're back here at the cemetery. Okay, well in that case, I'll just follow the map then. Let's bring up the map in my photo album again. So, let's see. From the cemetery, we go to that stump where we take a right. Then here we take a left. And then another right, left, right. Okay, so we were... Okay, so that point is marked as yellow ribbon. Okay, so that's nice. At least that's marked on the map. And even this log is marked on the map. Okay. So we were kind of on the right track. Just need to do this zigzag maneuver here, and... There we go, we made it. Okay, so at this point... I really need to figure out what to do with this boat. I also need to figure out where this ranger station is. So we need a spark plug, right? So is this saying that we're going to die if we don't do something right with those? Is that what that's saying?
The spark plug is missing.
So nothing from there is going to help. We only have a screwdriver and I guess another screwdriver. Huh. Yeah, I don't really think we have what we need here. Also, what's the wood for? Is it to build a fire? I'm genuinely curious, because it looks like the boat is okay. Except maybe it's not, because water filled it up. Tell you what, I'm going to go to bed and just wake up at night, because I really want to talk to Red. Red is like the only character we've seen so far, and it seems like he will only be at the bird post at night. 'Cause for all intents and purposes, I'm only
The
considering...
moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Well, that's good. I was going to say, for all intents and purposes, it looks like there's only really 2 times in this game. So, let's head this way. There's not like any concept of hours or anything like that. Hey, Red.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
A cerulean warbler? That sounds cool.
Did you say last night that you have an outboard motorboat?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Why don't you like tourists? Oh, come on, Nancy. Tourists make noise. We know he doesn't like noise.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
I'd like to have at least a decent grocery store, though.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
Oh!
Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course.
Yeah.
A couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PepSob. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're going to have to get from Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Wait. I'm supposed to take pictures of these birds, but I have to recognize them via equipment that I can only get from a place that I can only get via a boat, which I can only use via a spark plug, which I can only get via doing this. Something seems fishy about this. I think I can handle that as soon as I get the spark plug.
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need.
Okay.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
No.
Cigarettes? No.
These woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. 'Cause if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Well, if that happens, we'll probably die and stuff, so... yeah. Alright, so did we get a spark plug? Oh, we did get a spark plug. Okay, cool. Alright, so the way he worded that was kind of a little funny, but looks like we got our spark plug, so I'm going to go ahead and wake up in the morning. So here's the tape player. So I can't listen to this now? I guess we can't. Alright, so let's go upstairs and... go to sleep so we can wake up in the morning. Ooh, I like this music. This sounds like nice wake-up music here. Alright, so let's go to M's Emporium. Let's put Mr. Sparkplug in here. Alright. Still don't know what that's all about. Can I go? Alright. Oh.
Something must be very wrong with this engine.
Okay, so maybe this is like middle and then these are high and this is low? Is that how it works? Let's try that out. Nancy needs some torque, so I'm going to give her some power here. So I think that one's the high one. Yeah, that one's the medium one. This is the low one. And then this is the high one. Other high one. Let's try that. There we go. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to go to the ranger station. And we get some nice views on the way. Ranger Station, Moon Lake State Park. Ooh, hey, we got a nice little visitors center thing here. Mr. Squirrel Man is welcoming us. Trout, so we can fish with a fishing license. What do we got here? Critters. Wildlife can be dangerous. Okay, cool. Fishing. So these are some laws and rules and things. Boating. Alright. Cool. I like the fact that we can read all this. Alright, that's cool. Nice. And we got something for the kiddos here. Chipmunk, gray squirrel, eastern tiger swallowtail, trout, lots of other things. Wait, what does that say? Dame's rocket. Is that type of flower, I guess? Wood. Say, why don't we just get the wood from here? We can totally use this wood, right? This is free wood. Let's see what's in here. We've got a computer, a box.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Oh. Okay. Hey, we can look up stuff. Designed, compiled, and maintained by Park Ranger Jeff Akers. Okay, so we've got some tips for well water and priming a pump. Okay, so private wells. Wells begin to lose ability to keep out contaminants. They can be contaminated by chemicals like arsenic and stuff. Rotten eggs may be perfectly safe. Wait, what? Ugh, that sounds nasty. Okay, so we need to get a water testing kit from Mr. Akers. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Yeah. Alright. That last part I do know. Priming a pump. So it looks like our pump is not primed. So we need to pour potable water. Okay. Interesting. Forest fire prevention. Only we can do that. Cool. I'm not going to worry about reading the other stuff. I think we're fine for now. Maybe if I get really bored, I'll look at that later. Ooh, and so this is something about the CCC. Cool. Interesting. And then we got this thing with a bunch of... Wait a minute, we were just in a museum in the last game. What you're trying to pull here, her interactive? Oh wait, there's a ranger there. Let's look around here for a minute. Old is this tree. Okay, so we might need to know this later on. Nice. Hey, Mr. Ranger.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Actually, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Exactly. So someone could be doing this for a reason, like maybe to get her away from the house to get to something, or I don't know, something like that.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
I guess that could make sense.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Sorry, it's my nature. But would it be okay if I asked a few more?
I'm a very busy man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
You sound really reluctant about that.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
Ooh.
So you'd probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction. And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
As an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
The woman who owns the shop across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
Interesting. So, artifacts?
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Alright.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
That was the tombstone we took a picture of. I guess that was like the only one that didn't sound like a joke name. So maybe there is significance to it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
Okay. Oh, there's a mail drop-off thing there. I was wondering what that was. There's some water in here, I guess. Hey, I guess if you don't want to die of thirst, you can always come to the ranger station and get yourself some water. So there's that. Hantavirus. Oh, this is the deer mouse thing. Ooh. Never sweep an area inhabited by mice. Okay. The game is telling us quite a bit about this, so I can't help but wonder if this is going to be really important later on. I guess instead of Smokey Bear, we've got this dude. Eager Beaver dude. Lyme disease. Okay. Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy. I want to look in the trash can. Clean. Alright. Let's go out and visit this Emily chick. M's Emporium. I wonder if we have to watch these animations every time, or if we can skip them like in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Let's see what this lady has going on. This looks like a quaint little shop. Hey there.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Oh boy, that voice is going to take some getting used to. It's not quite as bad as, "You have no voicemail" from the last game, but still.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought.
Now what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
Yeah.
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you though, Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
Well, if that's the case, don't you have a chainsaw you could at least let me borrow? I mean, that would really help.
She couldn't stand the thought of spending another night in that house.
I told her, I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
I just noticed she has all the movies that were in the posters, or at least some of them that were in the posters from the final scene, which is pretty awesome.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
I don't know if I'd call him a tree hugger type.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Oh, she's talking about the woo noise. Okay. I was gonna say, Red doesn't like noises, like, exists except for those noises.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Alright. Can I get it?
What else can I do you for?
There we go.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Waldo Matthias. Okay, I was just wondering if it was another anagram, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not an anagram for Malone or anything like that.
Where do you find your...
Whoa.
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
I think it's the first time that we've actually had Nancy's subtitles get interrupted by something like that.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
Interesting.
So, it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like they don't get along very well. Also, are the artifacts that Akers was talking about these bottles? Because I thought that would be something actually valuable.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Akers.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Really?
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Uh-oh, I have a feeling this involves chores.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do. But Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Something tells me he's not going to give us some.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope. But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
I guess we will. Alright, let's see what we got at Emily's Moon Lake Antiques. We got some stuff over here, some live bait. We got some cards and some video rental. Video rental? Man, we don't see that anymore. And we got some plates and a rooster thing and some oil and cans and skunk crossing sign and a fishing license and this thing. Yeah. Don't know what I made that sound for, but we're going to go over here next. And we're going to check out this area with this fridge where we can get live bait. Can we get live bait? Oh, yeah, we can get some worms. Ew, indeed, Nancy. That's right. Anything else? Nope. I guess that's all we can look at in the worm thing. I think that's all we can look at here in general, isn't it? Probably we can't go over there if we can't turn around. What is this? I guess this is like a mosaic thing of a fish. Like a quilt sort of thing.
Howdy, Nancy.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
Okay, so we got this tape player. Oh, here we go. We can listen to the tape in here. Gotcha. That's cool. So wait a minute. Where am I going to take pictures? Or how am I going to take pictures? Is this the camera? Okay, I think this is the camera. I thought this was a tape player, but I think that's actually the camera. Alright, so I think our next task is pretty clear. We're going to have to take the tape player and listen to all the bird songs. Then we're going to have to take the camera with us, find the birds, snap the photos, and... You know, I suppose we could just go and snap photos of the birds without listening to the tape, right? You know, let's do this the right way. Let's see what we got here. Bird calls.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal.
Beep, 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 beep.
Red-tailed hawk.
Okay. That's pretty distinctive.
Western tanager.
Okay, so there's 4 birds. Alright. What was the first one again? Let's listen to all of them again.
American goldfinch. American robin.
Oh, there's more.
Blue jay.
Okay, so it's pretty much every bird.
Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk.
That one's easy to remember.
Western tanager.
So that one's like a march. It's like yep, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Okay, is that it? Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and take pictures of like every bird out here. Let's get on the trail and we'll figure out what to do from here. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go to the right this time because that's the area that's more dead-endy. So let's do that first. This is the area with the shoe.
Where are all the birds?
Yeah, where are all the birds? It's the area with the shoe. Maybe the shoe is scaring off all the birds. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. The shoe is pollution, and the birds do not like it, so therefore they're running away. And here's a log. Oh, there's a yellow
Where
bird.
are all the birds?
Okay, there's a goldfinch. There you are, right there. Okay. Can we snap it? There we go. Wait, do we only have 6 pictures that we can... Ooh, that makes things difficult, doesn't it? Okay, at least we're being told what the different birds are. So we got the goldfinch, which is good. I think this
Tweet,
is a...
tweet!
Nancy, I don't think that's helping. Alright, so let's go over here. Alright, so this area just goes up to the shoe thing, so let's go this way. And this should take us back to the start. Yeah, that goes there. So now we go this way. Man, if I didn't have this map, it would just be torture to get through this. Just gonna go and say that right now. Cardinal. Okay. Where's that cardinal? There you are. Good boy.
Missed it.
Aww. Maybe on the way back we'll catch him. Wait, no, this is the dead end. Okay, let's turn around and go back. Aw, we can't do that. I'm gonna have the camera ready for next time. I'll make a note to come back here in my head, and hopefully we'll remember. Okay, Blue Jay's here. There we go. Come on. There you are. Cool. Alright, so we got Blue Jay. And now we should be able to continue on. This is where the ribbon is. Yep. Alright, so let's go this way. And we should have Robin. Here we go. Hey, Robin. Gotcha. Perfect. Alright. And now we should just be able to go here, and there should be a yellow bird at the end of this. Yeah, the tanager. Where are you, bird? There you are.
Darn, it flew away.
What? I was quick with that one. Come on. Alright, so I've got the yellow bird, I've got the red bird. And I think that's really it, because I only see 5 birds marked on this map. Wait, we don't have the hawk. I think that's the one we're missing. I mean, I guess hawks wouldn't necessarily be hanging around here. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't get lost here. So this is where we saw the tanager. We go back this way. And then we go here, I believe. And then we should get to the ribbon. Yeah, there we go. Let's try to at least go back and see if we can find the red cardinal. Get our camera ready here. Oh wait, I think I went the wrong way here. Okay, we're back at the start. So we go this way. Okay, I hear birds. Okay, this is the path to the red. Good. There you are.
Missed it.
What? Wow, birds. You guys are just making this hard on me, aren't you? Okay, well, let's try to find that other one. Back here again. Alright, so we got this fork, and then we got this one. Okay, there we go.
Darn, it flew away.
Okay, so those 2 birds have been an issue. Is there something else I gotta do in order to not startle them, I wonder? I'm wondering about that. I'm also kind of getting used to the layout of this place. So this is the log, so if I turn right here... Is that a woodpecker? And the the cardinal's not back yet. Wow. Okay, so we go through here, it's the yellow ribbon, go through here, there. Alright. Maybe we have to find out more information about these birds and make sure that we spray ourselves with something so that they don't fly off, or maybe we're supposed to come back at nighttime. I wonder what would happen if we did that. If we came back at nighttime. That'd be an interesting thing to test out. We definitely got lost here. Is it this way? I think it's this way. There we go. Got it. I wasn't looking at the map, so I kind of had to go play that by ear. Also, where are we going to find a hawk? All these questions and more will be answered in the next video after we get this water tested.
I need a bucket.
Wait, how do we attach this? Oh yeah, you know what? Never mind. Let's find out in the next video.
Need a bucket.
I got a bucket. There you go. So until then, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and as always...
I need to test the water.
I know. Let's get this put on. Yep, as always, I will catch you on the flip side, so take care and I will see you then.